They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Delaware Stadium and the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First play looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do at the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And the back gets the football. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and a
and the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Blue Hens looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Blue Hens move into the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Knox. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. And now they'll run it on the draw. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's tackled just short of the 25. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Pirates will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first.
Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks an open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them, because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The Blue Hens will send the punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receiver in motion now. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Powering through. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a draw play. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. To bootleg here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught, second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Blue Hens lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
And they'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
17-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
The Blue Hens will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear at the 20. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last, going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Pirates will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They call the counter run here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time the defense steps up and makes a play.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks loose at the 40. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The Pirates pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go, sack.
Working clock with the ground game. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Blue Hens pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Blue Hens with 1st and 10 here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.